Hello, my friends. I hope everyone's happy and healthy and enjoying their break at home. I miss you and I want you to come back. But I'm going to demonstrate a way that you can make some homemade fun equipment so that you can play with your family when you have time. Okay, this is a foxtail. It has different colors and you can play it as a game. The bottom is like a rubber ball, like a bouncy ball. But today we're going to make some out of homemade things that you should already have at your house. If you don't have these things, you can use different things that we don't have. So in this, you toss this to your partner or you can toss it to yourself. I have Mrs. Elguezabal here today. She's going to help demonstrate how to throw this to each other and how to catch it, and then we're going to make one and use our own. So here's our demonstration. You want to toss it from the end. You're going to toss it to your partner and they're going to try and catch it on any part of this tail. You don't want to catch it on the ball part, the end part. You want to catch it on the tail. So with that said, if you can make a game out of it, a point game. If let's say if you catch the red part, 5 points, blue part, 3 points. If you catch it at the end, 1 point, and you can make it a math game and you can keep score if you want, or you can use it to learn how to add different sections. Okay? We're going to demonstrate right here. If you don't catch it, it's okay. Now, when you are throwing these, when you are outside, you want to be outside. But we're inside, just because the weather's a little nicer in here today. But if you're outside, make sure that you don't have, oh, good catch. If you don't, make sure you don't have power lines or trees, something that this is going to get stuck on. Or you don't want to throw it on the house. So you want to make sure you have a pretty open space that you can throw it and toss it and catch it and be safe. Ooh, and you want, I just used my left hand and I've been using my right, so try and catch with both hands. Well, if you don't catch it, we're practicing. That's the whole part. We're just practicing.
I have less points.
Oh, yay! And it's not about the points. You just want to learn. Oh, you want to learn how to practice as well. Okay, so that's how this works. Now we're going to demonstrate how to make one for yourself at home using different equipment that you have. Okay, this is an old soccer sock of mine. So it's long. You want a long sock. Like a tube sock, soccer sock, football sock, anything that's long. If you don't have a super long one, it's okay. But I happen to have a super long one. You're going to need a Ziploc bag. Okay. In my container, I have some brown rice that I brought from home out of my pantry. And I brought Mrs. Elguezabal some lentils, which are beans. You can use those as well. You can use just about anything you have that will fill up your Ziploc bag. And you don't want to fill it up all the way. You want to fill it up just a quarter of the way from the bottom, just to make your sock heavy enough to fly in the air. Now, if you want to be specific, you can use a measuring cup. You can put in half a cup, 3/4 cup, 1 cup, doesn't matter. But you want to push all of your material to the corner so that it makes kind of a point. And then you want to push the air out of it. Well, I'm going to seal mine up halfway. There we go. I'm going to seal mine up all the way. Try and get as much air out as I can. Okay, I'm going to push it to the side. Then I'm going to twist it so it's tight. I'm going to bend one end over. And you want to put this in a bag so that you don't just have loose materials hanging out. Then how you doing, Mrs. Elguezabal? Perfect. All right. Okay, push it to the bottom. And then that makes your end. This is your tail. Okay, now I have my tail. Now, if you just want to throw it this way, plain like that, you can. But I would suggest if your sock is long enough, I would tie a knot. I would tie a knot. See? Similar to what that looks like. Tie a knot so that your bag of rice, beans, whatever whatever you want to put in there, sand, whatever you choose to put in here.
Tennis ball.
Tennis ball, you can use a tennis ball. I wouldn't use anything heavy, so don't put a rock in there, don't put a baseball in there, it's a little heavy. It might hurt if it hits you and you miss it. Okay, now, we're gonna toss these to each other, and you can toss, each person can toss one, or you can toss some singles like we did when we demonstrated before. Now, let's see how well we do. One, two, three. Woo! Okay, let's try again. I'll throw mine harder this time. I got scared. Okay, go. Oh, I didn't count. Whoops! I forgot to count, so make sure that you count and your partner knows when to throw it. All right. One, two, three. Oh. Well, that's why we're practicing, because it's fun. Once again, make sure. Oh, sorry, I did it again. Oh, but we both caught it. Okay, so that's our demonstration, and that's how this works. Important things to remember. Ask your parents what you can use before you make them. When you take these outside, because you don't want to throw them in the house. When you go outside, make sure there's no trees or power lines. Don't throw them on the house. Make sure that you have enough room to play outside. Okay, enjoy, and I will see you next week with a new video. I miss you, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.